Welcome to this series on metaphors, where we take those gray, abstract concepts and we figure them out with the beautiful, easy to grasp imagery of a metaphor. Our focus today is self-awareness, a word that I feel like is becoming so popular in society, but the nitty-gritty of this very needed skill is missed all the time. We're going to use the metaphor striking the match. Now, I have to be honest, this metaphor has been with me for years. It's like a close friend, and I gotta tell you, it's one of my favorites. Okay, think about being in a dark room. You don't know what's in there. You're just stumbling around, trying to figure what's going on. What am I bumping into? Yeah, you're gonna run into something. Probably the same something multiple times. You're probably gonna knock something over. It's probably gonna break. It's really easy in a dark room to feel lost or alone, or maybe even a little scared. Our life without self-awareness, it can feel a lot like this. See, that room is ours. All that stuff in there, we bring that through life with us. But we don't really take the time to look at it, especially if that stuff is attached to really dark times in our history. Without light, we have no idea what's really in there. We are just stumbling around in the dark, reacting to things that we bump into. And yeah, we're going to bump into the same thing over and over, because without the ability to see it, we don't really know that we're repeating the same mistake over and over. But when we practice self-awareness, it's like striking a match inside that room to let all that stuff become visible so we can identify what's happening. When we don't use it, we don't have light to see what's truly happening in our lives, especially the emotional parts. Here's the key piece though. Have you ever used a match before, like ever? They burn out. They're not endless. That's why we call it practicing self-awareness. We continue to engage in activities and reflections and deeper meaning moments that keep us striking that match so that we can see it. Because let me tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, we are bound to add more stuff to that room over time. That's just life. But the key is to keep the light on so we know what's going in there. Because with light, we have the power to move it, to sit with it, to keep it, or get rid of it. Obviously, self-awareness is pretty powerful. I hope that you enjoyed this metaphor and that it's helpful for you today.